Good afternoon, welcome back to the Sebastopol Bowls Club for round 3 of the 2024 Region Sides Championship. We have...
It's a good one.
We have... Oh, it's like someone with a magic crystal ball knows what's happening. All rights are script to each other because we have a winner-takes-all affair here. Northern Gateway versus Ovens and Murray. We're going to focus on the Michaela Long versus Jodie FRUEND Rink here. So Ovens and Murray winning the first game, drawing the second. Northern Gateway drawing the first game, winning the second. So both on 4 points apiece. Whoever wins goes through. The only slight caveat is if they draw, then Yarra win, brings in some things with shots. Yep. But let's say that's a far, far distant possibility. So yep. Effectively winner takes all here. We're on to end one. If you've joined us through the day, 15 end games, 2.5 hour time limits. And I will take you through the lineups of both teams. So,
Northern Gateway, we've got Emily Davies leading, Jordan Burley playing 2, Alana Flapper playing 3, and Michaela Long is the skipper. For Ovens and Murray, we've got Lorraine Smith leading, Jeanette Hermoso, and Miles playing 3, and Jodie FRUEND skipping that rink. So we've got two great rinks, 8 great players. Should be a ripper. Winner take all. See Anne Miles, the great Anne Miles, putting her bowls down. She needs to add a couple of feet to that. She slips underneath. And not a bad bowl. Lana Flapper. She's just not going to probably run the distance out. We saw a lot of bowls in the men's game earlier finish in the same position. You need to add a little bit of push coming back this way. You've got to remember they only had one roll-up end, so they only rolled with the wind, not against it. So you can see why that's probably the reason why this head's a little bit messy. Jodie FRUEND on the mat with the brightly coloured orange bowls. Pushes it up, see if she's learned from the others. She has pushed it up. It's just got to clear Anne's bowl and it's in the count. All right, Michaela, you've got some work to do. Got a lovely delivery. Michaela pushes the bowl up nicely. She just needs to get down. Just ease up now. Yeah, she's a couple down. She might be 4. Oh, she's a few down. 1, 2, 3. There's just a line of short bowls from the Northern Gateway players, and Jodie FRUEND adds another one. That's in the count. Now let's see. Michaela's under the pump. She's pushed it up. She's pushed it up. Needs to bite. Needs to bite hard and ease up. Needs to bite hard and ease up. Oh, she's run through. That's a lot, I think.
Sorry, just fixing up some live scoring.
There's lots of pink Northern Gateway short bowls there. And there's 1, 2,
there's an incredible
3, 4,
amount.
5, 6. It could be a 7.
Wow, what a start.
There's 2 out to the left. Yeah, those 2. Oh, jeez. They've taken 6 out. I think it's 7.
8. It's the full count to kick us off
Full
there.
Monty.
Yeah, wow. That's only the second 8 I've ever commentated on. Gus?
Haven't you been in one?
No, I've never been in one, for or against, but commentator-wise,
Yep.
I've only commentated on 1-8 before.
Nice.
And would you believe who dropped it? Ryan Bester.
Really?
Yeah.
He took their only bowl out of the head.
No, he just spooned 2 drives, as did most of his rink, and that is a incredible start for Ovens and Murray.
That's amazing. And they generally come out of nowhere, but that was actually a good. That was a good.
I
8.
didn't see any of it. I apologise.
Well, they bowled the bowls.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
Usually the
yeah,
8s
there's a movement. There's
something happens. Bowl gets taken out accidentally or whatever. That was just 8 good bowls, and unfortunately, as I said when we were watching the men's game, that pushing up back into that breeze, they didn't have a roll up get back into the breeze. That was the roll up, and terrible.
Chaos.
Emily Davies on the mat.
Yeah, well, for her, just don't bowl another short ball.
And you know what? Unfortunately for Michaela, she had no choice, but she was up with both bowls, gave both bowls a chance, and they just ran through. She's had a lovely line. Wow. That's and good sportsmanship. They didn't yell it out, or you
just don't with an 8.
You just quietly put your fingers up.
I mean, look, if Jodie FRUEND had moved a jack for an 8, yeah fair call. But the way it happened, they celebrate's the wrong word because they didn't really celebrate. They did the right thing.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. But to compound that, as a 2 on the far rink, so 10 zip before we've even opened our eyes in this game, Gus. And they have changed greens. They did get a one end trial end.
And this green is the slower one, you said.
Correct.
And I spoke to Michaela just before the game in the roll-up. I said, has it taken slow down? She said yes. So it could easily be a second or 2 slower. And that's what's caused... They had 4 or 5 bowls that were 10 feet short of the kitty.
Yeah.
I think they've just been caught unawares there. That was very unfortunate. I'm sure they'll fight their way back into this.
It's one of them. You have a team talk before. Look, it's a must-win game. Let's just start strong, and it's what they do in the soccer. They go right, start strong, keep it tight, don't concede in the first 5 minutes, and then you 2-0 down inside 5 minutes. The game's even started.
I've got this other saying: is if you're going to drop a number, drop it early.
It's not a bad shot.
So it gives you a chance.
It's not a bad shot.
Yeah. So there's been some interesting. Talk me through this Yarra coaching thing by Tony Chavello. Well, he's a master coach.
So Yarra, obviously in this section we saw on this morning, they've drawn both games. They've drawn 38 all in the first game and 39 all in the second game.
Well, they're consistent. Oh, they've gone one shot better.
They're improving.
Wow. I don't think they can make it, I think Tony said. 2 draws.
Nah, not really. Unless they have a massive win and there's a draw in this game.
Your team from Ballarat hasn't won a game.
Oh, great.
So that home ground advantage because they were hoping that Ballarat would get through to the final and there'd be a huge crowd here tomorrow. They might all be coming to watch Pidge tomorrow, do you reckon?
Is he that well liked?
Here?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Reasonably. He's got a fan club, especially down at Webb Connor.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They're all... He's got a lot of photos of him looking a lot younger down there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, with hair. Okay. What... Do you say something as a skip with that?
I don't know. McIsaac just kind of looked a bit confused as to what was going on.
Yep. Yeah. We had another cliffhanger game, West Coast versus Northern Gateway here on the men's.
One shot in it, Northern Gateway won, and Scotty Boshin for West Coast was oh so close to winning it for them.
Their bowl fell in or something.
He just needed to roll it the other way. All right, how are we going out?
Well, it's again they're holding probably one or two. Ovens and Murray. The closest bowl is the pink Jordan Burley's pink bowl at the back. For it's a good bowl. There's another one. That's in.
Annie Miles, superstar.
Just miss congeniality, miss consistent.
Yeah, she's
better than consistent. She's awesome, really.
She's a national title holder, as is Laureen Smith.
Yeah.
She's in the fours that won it a few years ago up at Gold Coast.
Is Lorraine Smith a super umpire?
Yes, she's on the officiating and laws committee.
Yeah.
Lana, just not going to make it with that one. Probably needed a bit of both. Yeah. She is on the officiating and laws. Just won the national fours title with Claire Sanders and Kylie Whitehead.
Do you know what though? Are you noticing anything in looking at the younger girls, how they're dressed, and the older girls are just sort of toughing it out, mugging it out? The younger girls are dressed up.
Yeah,
they've got their hoodies
hoods up. Yeah,
like.
Yeah.
Remember that Hawthorn went to Canberra once in the rain and embraced the weather?
Yeah, okay.
And they won.
Yeah, okay.
You know, like...
Yeah, they toughed it out more.
Toughing it out. Although I think it's good to come prepared for the weather. You don't want to be cold.
Nah.
But these girls, this more experienced team doesn't look like they feel the cold.
Maybe we have to heed that advice and be prepared for the weather, Gus, because neither of us brought jumpers.
Nor long pants,
nah.
Nor shoes.
I've got jeans for tonight, actually, but it's too late.
I've got some. Anyway, Michaela's got a fantastic disposition as a bowler and a skipper, and she will just she'll just front up and do the job. Run this out.
I feel, especially after dropping that 8, she's going to need to rally these girls in front of her. She's the most experienced at the 4.
Yep.
Played a lot of state bowls and on Vic Open titles, has done a lot in the game as Michaela. So I feel she needs to play a big bowl early to try maybe just settle them, because there might be a bit of nerves, must-win game, all that sort of stuff.
I watched her walk past the girls and she low-fired. Oh, that's a great bowl. It's probably just made it 1 now. That last bowl probably helped Michaela a bit. Probably made it from 4 to 1 down. They moved the kitty.
Yeah, okay.
But I watched her low-five all the girls through, you know, positively and stuff. Again, they're just not believing the pace of this green.
Yeah, it's a fair comment. 1 comes out. 2 come out, Gus. That might be all... Yep, couple.
Right, yeah, and I reckon they were probably 4 or 5 down.
Yeah, right, before the jack moved.
When Jodie moved the kitty back. Jodie moved the kitty back probably about a foot. So... We've all played in games that become a train wreck early.
I find, like, my experience with train wreck early games is they tend to, you get to a point and then you sort of score the same as them. So you don't, but very occasionally you see, like, one that
carnage.
just everyone should just pack the balls up at M5 and call it a day right there for everyone's mental health.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Northern Gateway in this game is 3-0 down on the far rink. No scores in the middle one yet, so it's 13 shots already.
And what do we say? 15's the tipping point.
Yeah. There's not a lot of ends in a 45 end game to sort of build your way back in. You got to start taking chunks out of that lead quick.
I think these conditions, though, now the way they are suit our more experienced ladies.
Yeah, great.
Jody's group.
Good shot from Emily,
and
though.
That's a great bowl. She got that away nicely.
It's good because she's punished the short bowl as well of Laureen, so they needed that. It might settle a couple of them now because they hadn't had one in the previous 2 ends with no straw bowl in.
You 10 love down, you pick up a 2 or 3 here and win the next end, and suddenly you're 10-5 down.
Yeah.
It's not that.
All they got to think is we just got to win more ends than them now, and if we get back to losing by 3 or 4, then that's okay.
Yep. Good efforts. I'm playing with Emily's brother in the pairs.
Lucky.
Club, lucky. So they're always talking about who's the best Davies. But then you've got to say who's the best one in Victoria, and then who's the best one at this club or that club, you see. So it gets very refined. They're all good bowlers.
Right. Now the Ovens and Murray lot playing a few short bowls. Sorry.
How many times have we seen bowls end up in that area today here?
We actually had a bit of drizzle between the 2 games, didn't we, then, in rounds 2 and 3?
I think it's taken at least.
Afternoon, Troy. Strapped in for a good one out. Right on cue, Lockie comments. Reckons Emily's the best.
Apparently, that's the word that goes around. So she's bowled a couple of good bowls there, so I'm tending to believe it.
Hermoso?
Yeah. Well, I had Hermosos, but I hope we're pronouncing that correctly.
I'm going to make sure we are. 1 second.
I get McIsaac or McIsaac or McIsaac.
I get white bread. Don't worry about
white bread?
it. Nah, it's good. I used to get it at school. I soon learned at school, though, if I was quicker than them, they'd soon shut up.
Yeah.
Like, if I could get them back quicker than they could get the next joke in.
Well, you get in early.
Yeah.
Or you call yourself, you name yourself.
It's Hermoso.
Hermoso. Yeah.
Afternoon, Dean. Someone said in Shepparton it's about 34 today.
Don't tell me that. It's actually lightened up a bit in the last 20 minutes.
Ooh,
Oh, Annie.
It's kind of...
that's all right.
Still one down, but...
You see, Jody's thinking now, we can drop the next 3 or 4 ones. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, ones are good. Yeah,
ones are good. Yeah, you want to be taking your opponents into an uncomfortable zone rather than leaving them in a comfort zone. At the minute, that starts giving Jody's team a nice, comfortable start. See how Alana goes. She can add here. She's taken a fairly good line. She's going to...
Someone called him the great JT Troy earlier. I was much baffled by that. Said I don't know any great JTs around here, but I do know a JT. Don't think he's won a game yet today, JT, personally, as a skip, so I hope he hasn't, because then I'll get stuck into him.
Did someone in his team get an 8?
Yes.
Another 8?
Win. Yeah, we've had 2 8s today.
Yeah. That'd be a record.
It's just crazy. It feels like today's not even real.
No. What time's the final kick-off tomorrow?
9 a.m.
Right.
Yeah, they picked up an 8 on the 14th end of one of the rinks and have won by 4 overall, Murray Mallow. Sensational stuff.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear it around the traps tonight. Someone's going to tell us the story.
Sensational stuff.
We can say that we can tell this story because we saw that, but
Yeah.
we're probably not talking about that one
No.
because I think that was a bit unjust. If there's an unjust date, that was...
All I know is it's going to be my fault because I've had 2 trial ends all day. They've only had one now, and they drop an 8 on the first end. Do you know what I mean?
You will not hear... Oh, look at that for a bowl.
4-zip next door though on the Julie Fit rink, so she's picked a couple of 2s up in a row.
Okay.
So finally updated their scoreboard. So
Well, that helps. And they're holding 2 here.
yeah, a good 2 after
Yeah.
that one of Alana's.
Yep.
Jodie's eyeing it up with Annie Mars. I'd be very tempted just to straight down the line at this one. They've got, I mean, the furthest, to be honest, they've got nothing behind, so, but I still think trying to land some of that, sit through, change it up.
I can't see... I haven't been able to get a good look at the angle on those short bowls. Can she come underneath
Yeah.
that second blue
Yeah.
through the gap?
So you can see straight at it.
So it's forehand?
Either or.
Yeah, I think she'll go forehand.
Yeah, as you see a
What's
line
she
up
doing?
forehand. I called the shot before she got on the mat, mate. I don't care about the hands. She has had a look. All close, Gus. Close here.
She's got it.
Jodie. Jodie, all the way with it
my
as well.
goodness.
Oh, she gets tackled on the way.
Ah,
She's 1 down.
yes.
There was the real far back bowl of Jordan Burley's. So she got tackled as she took the jack through.
And McCann's thinking there is justice.
Yeah, correct.
Thank you.
yeah,
That was an awesome bowl.
yeah, great hit.
You wouldn't see better than that.
Nah, out the hand, she was all over it. Great stuff.
And I couldn't see the bowl behind because of the poles in the way, but yeah. Can Michaela add?
Well, she's got to beat. Oh, she's got to draw within sort of 2 or 3 feet of the ditch. It's not easy. It's not a gimme. She's hilarious, rocking this hood tied around her hat.
Oh, her and Emily are like the Teletubbies twins.
Yeah.
With the pointy, they had those sort of pointy heads.
Yeah,
How's she looking?
bit quick. I reckon it felt for Michaela. I think it will feel for Jodie now. It's a long way. That little bit of drizzle we've had, it's pretty much Matt on the tee. Matt almost on the tee and Jack in the pit. It's about as far as it goes.
The good news for Michaela is that the bowls, her bowls are toucher, so she can get the toucher in the ditch or get their bowl and make 2. She's playing forehand. She's playing weight again, so she'll be going for her toucher in the ditch, the orange, or their bowl. She's not playing the weight I thought she'd play. But she probably doesn't need to. She gets down to her orange. Get down to the orange. Middle. Oh, that is terribly... She hit anything. I'm lost for words. It's a great effort. Great effort. I thought she may have gone harder. That? She gonna stop? She gonna stop? Great effort. All right. They are on the board. 1 shot. It always feels nice to get on the board. One shot.
One Northern Gateway, sorry.
Yeah, Jodie played a good bowl. I thought she would have gone at her bowl in the ditch because it was a toucher, or their bowl.
Yeah,
She
not-
played a, just 10 foot through,
Yeah,
but
okay.
she came through the 2 bowls.
Oh, yeah, she picked the line.
She had to hit the orange. It was in.
Yeah, okay. Carlos picked one up on the far one, so 3-1 and off the mark there as well.
Okay.
So small shoots of life in this one for Northern Gateway. Still a long way to go, as you said, Gus. So they're still in this completely.
Now, Emily's tried to do the right thing. Minimum length in where they can, their bad bowls are going to be behind.
Yeah.
And she's
Oh, wow.
misrolled the kitty.
Yep.
Yeah, she was just short, too short. I would have nearly gone ditch to ditch against them, seeing what you're saying.
Right, Emily is wearing that hat that's going to start off the debate again, I reckon, because I feel it coming. So she's wearing a woolly hat, isn't she, Brad? And Gus?
It's a hat, and it's got light on it.
No. So...
Yeah.
Afternoon, Sarah. Lucky you, been down the beach. Was it sunny everywhere except Ballarat?
I'm telling you, it gets its own weather pattern here.
Stitched up it.
What a reply.
It isn't...
What a reply, Lorraine.
Yeah, great shot. Yes, you call it whatever you will, must win, whoever wins. So both teams are on a win and a draw. The only other, the next team behind them is Yarra, who are on 2 draws randomly, so they can't really catch them unless there's a draw in this one and a swinging shot. So essentially, whoever wins the overall in this game will make it through to tomorrow's final. The other section looks, in gold, is wildly open. Sorry, Eastern Rangers won 2, Bendigo and Sandbelt both won 1 apiece, so it's open over there. I'm pretty sure Bendigo play Eastern Rangers now, so yeah, winner takes all over there as well. And Mornington Peninsula will need to beat Sandbelt to avoid relegation in that one and have a bit of a swing of shots as well. All to play for.
Yep.
That's what's good, mate. In this format, everyone on this green now and everyone on the green behind us is playing for something.
Absolutely, and you know, some teams have gone through years of not playing for anything after the first 2 or 3 games.
I'm one of the main reasons behind change was the amount of times in previous years people have come and said, do we have to play the last game or can we
go home?
Yeah, and I know that they're only playing 12 ends or whatever. Like,
yeah,
we just something has to be done. And now, every single person at Sebastopol, I'm sure if I went and looked at every other section, would be the same. But everyone on the 2 greens here at Sebast is playing for something right now.
They're trying out here. You know, you can feel it. How's Yarra feeling after their 2 draws?
Confused, I imagine.
But they haven't lost a game. No. Tony could be the first person to coach a team and not get it. Oh, they got some points.
Yeah.
To no losses, no wins.
He's currently talking to the state coach, Ian Ewan, over there.
Yeah, he's probably looking for it.
He's probably saying, what am I doing wrong
now? Yeah. Well, you go to the god of coaching and try and find a way to get yourself out of this mess. Now, look, Yarra's done very well. It is tough competition. We talked about it at the start of the day with the ladies. You could throw a blanket over these teams. I didn't know, how things were going to go.
Yeah, there's no gimmies.
No.
Oh, it's a situation here. 1 to Ovens and Murray. Ball of Lorenz, I reckon. Alana.
What about
Emily's
the pink?
Yeah,
Jordan.
It's close. I reckon second shot, Jordan's, but
right.
Alana's probably trying to sit on that or just get inside it.
See how she goes.
Or bring Emily's forward, the yellow, but she's going to have to probably hump it a couple of feet.
How many bowls has Ann Miles put down in her life? She's just like...
Yeah.
Wow. We got her to commentate up at the Vic Open. It was last year, I think. We got her to do a game. She didn't want to do it, and she was brilliant.
She would be brilliant. She was the game inside out.
Yeah. Sophie and Anne and me. I was the thorn in the middle. But geez, it was fun, just picking her brain, of all the knowledge and stuff that she's got. Gee, it must be tough out there now. The wind's really got up. It's not pleasant. Can't be pleasant for the bowlers. The only good thing is it's not raining.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alana doesn't like this. She thinks that she's runny.
Narrow.
Okay. The pace was good.
Persisting on the forehand. And Miles.
Now, did Anne come runner-up? Were they, Lorraine and that runner-up in the fours, Australian fours, was it?
No, they won it a few years ago.
Okay, but didn't they play? Who played against Karen Murphy in the fours? Kylie Whitehead. Kylie Whitehead it was.
Yeah, it would have been them as well.
And I think she had Lorraine. Yeah,
it would have been.
Now that was really interesting. You talk about being prepared. It was West Australia, really cold at night. Karen Murphy was dressed up like toast. Like she was so warm and looked so comfortable. And she bowled accordingly.
Yeah, okay.
Poor old Kylie, I don't know whether she didn't have a jacket or not. But she looked just cold. And what happened?
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Some people don't like bowling in jackets and things like that.
I'm no good.
You know?
No, I'm no good.
But I don't like being cold either.
Yeah, I actually like being cold. Oh, it's the shot through Emily.
That's 3 shots.
She's made something happen there, Michaela.
She's leading these girls back to...
Yeah, well, I need to hold on to them, but...
that's tough. That's tough to get to. She might actually...
Have another run. I think she has to have another run.
Yeah. Do you think that other pink bowl that's on... could be in as well? Could that? Nah.
Oh no, that the back one anyways.
Yeah, well, it looks a long way away, doesn't it? Anyway,
it's 3. I reckon she has another hunt for this, Jodie.
Up on the forehand.
Yep.
Now that is, well,
it's a tough shot.
That tighter hand.
Tough shot, but she showed last end she's capable. That's exactly what she does, Gussie.
Get it out of the way.
Oh,
she's got
close.
She's going to hit the ball.
Does it open it up some more? You couldn't really tell because Annie was in the way.
It hit the blue up. The blue might be second shot nearly.
Annie's... I also just realised she stood in front of the camera for that. Right. And she's slapping her own hand.
That blue ball got knocked up. It's probably still 3.
See Alana wanting this one to turn. Close from Michaela if she can just finish off.
Down.
Yeah, great effort. She's playing some good balls now, Michaela. So Jodie will go again, I reckon. She won't change the shot. She wasn't far away. She's got to pick that gap between the 2 front bowls and then arrive on something.
She just pushed it out.
Wider Gus.
She clears that.
Alana's kick it across the head. Probably be 3 to Northern Gateway.
They got 1 on the last end. That's 4.
Starting to build. Starting to build the way back in. Started about as bad as you can start, dropping an 8 first end if you've just joined us, but battling the way back into it.
Yeah, it must be close. They've chocked that ball. Ooh. That's interesting.
It is 3.
So Emily's taken the mat all the way back. So she's probably going to try and roll a short end again, minimum length. Especially back into this breeze. Let's see how she goes. Yeah. Yeah. So Michaela stood back behind the mark. She'd prefer it just to make sure she got the right length, and she's done a pretty good job with that. She played 2 lovely bowls last year. Let's see her back it up. Yeah, pretty good start. Yep. Just ignore that on the comments, the 200 stars thing. Just ignore that, guys. We're not putting that up. Yeah, good effort there. Nice bowl behind. Great bowl by Lorraine. Solid, solid, solid. And Miles liked it. She clapped it. Jordan on the mat with a nice fluorescent pink bowls to match her pink stickers, and she's not centered. Jeanette and Massol. Looks pretty good. Jody's interested. Jody's interested. It's a fair bowl. Fair bowl. More than fair, actually. She got a bit of puff of breeze there. She tried to give it a little bit more to make sure she was up, and I think she got belted by the breeze. Just cropped up as she let it go. And there's 3 short bowls again. This is what's happening to them going back this way. And the exact reason they were trying to have a shorter end. But you still got to be there. Here comes another one to Jody's team. Just moves the kitty, make it a bit more difficult. Alana's probably thinking what's going on. I like Michaela's positiveness, giving a couple little claps, just reminding the girls to keep their chins up. But overall, it's the other scores are pretty much even, and they're 6 behind, so there's only 7 in it. Yeah, she won't be happy with that. That wind's really got up now. It's blowing directly back into us, so Anne's playing what should be the tighter side with that breeze, but it's still been turning there most of the day. And Anne's slotted close if it falls in. Good bowl. Come on, Alana. Come on, Alana. Run it out. Very good. That's an awesome bowl. Great bowl. Wow. Let's see what Anne can do. Lana just played a beautiful bowl. She was 3 or 4 down. Drew the shot.
What's happened there?
Hey? I didn't touch it.
You've been leaning on something.
I moved the computer, but I didn't touch
What
it.
have you done here?
I don't know.
You broke the scoring system,
Oh,
Gus.
dear.
What have you done?
I didn't touch it. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness, I was beginning to worry. It wouldn't be out of the woods that I would have broken it. She's got a shot on the backhand here to get down to the bowl. Let's have a look. She's tight. Okay. So I think Michaela's holding one. It's going to be very difficult to add another one there. And she's going to try. Out of the way, girls. Oh, she laid it down. Probably still there for Jodie. If she wants to get this on the backhand, she can. Not sure she had enough weight. She's definitely got more weight. It's just not going to turn with that. Well, there's another one. 10-5. Who would have predicted that when they were 10? We did.
Sorry, mate. I'm having a nightmare. I'm just going to fix up some of the scores. So, Julie is this one. This is what's stressing me out.
So it was.
Fit. So I can bring you the absolute correct score because I've done something weird on the scoreboards. So Julie is 4, 5, and this one is 4, 3.
Okay. Emily gets another chance. And she got that away beautifully. She's with the breeze. She's got fairly good weight. Just run a little bit. Yeah, good bowl. It's not working for him out there, even though the wind's blowing that way. It's weird.
You sound like Stephen Quartermain, reckons Adam. I don't know who that is.
Stephen Quartermain. He's You haven't heard of Stephen Quartermain?
Is he AFL? I wouldn't.
No, Channel 10. I think he did their sports and stuff. Quarters.
No.
They used to call him. Who sounds like him?
Yeah.
Oh, me.
Yeah, that's what Adam reckons.
I'll take that. He's a good presenter. He probably gets paid a lot more than what I do.
You're getting paid?
No.
So where's mine?
No. Love of the game. She's pretty good, Lorraine. Lorraine, isn't she?
Oh yeah,
Like,
very
these-
consistent.
It's just ridiculous.
Oh, she just goes about her business in such a fussed way. She's just very understated. She's just very calm and.
She doesn't ever seem to get changed. She's
No.
just on this even level.
great.
It's
Good.
kind of a zen bowling.
Yeah.
You know. Pretty good here.
Yeah, stuff from
Yeah.
Jordan Burley.
Good. This is great. The girls are starting to get acclimatised now.
Yeah, I thought it was. It was
know,
just that they literally caught out cold.
Totally.
It just happened. All of them were caught out cold. Sometimes 2 or 3 it could be. But
that's right.
Unfortunately for them, it was all 4 of them. But
it was. And they're doing exactly what you should do, is just
yeah,
chip away.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't let your head drop.
No.
Good stuff. It's been enjoyable watching. Another good ball there from Jordan. Edging and Jack's great.
Yeah.
What a ball.
Wow.
What a shot.
Nearly the Bataki bowl of the day, that one. That was a good one.
She's a big high five from everyone.
Just when it was needed too.
Just changed it up, makes it look good.
Well, you're making your opposition work.
Yeah.
You know, they think, oh, we're 10 love up, blah, blah, blah. They've got to go to the well now. They've got to keep bringing water up. These girls are not going away.
Yeah, and it's a moving target. They keep moving the Jack's good.
Totally. You know, it lifts. Alana now can walk down to the mat, to do some damage.
Yeah, if she can get another trail on the forehand and tuck it back behind, it's going to look very good for Northern Gateway.
Yep.
Reminder, if you're just tuning in, this is, or it's not a reminder if you're just tuning in, but it's a reminder for those that have been here and for those just tuning in. It is a winner-takes-all game. Winner of this overall will move forward to the finals tomorrow morning against, looks to be either Bendigo, Capacious Goldfields or Eastern Ranges. Eastern Ranges in the driving seat in the other women's gold section.
Yeah, they've done well, haven't they?
Yeah. What did you have them?
Eastern Rangers.
German.
I had them as 4th. What do I know?
Less and less as the day's going on, Gus. Just going to pull up underneath from Annie Miles there. Well, I tip Yarra to win this section, so I'm going to come up short there.
Yeah. Well, I tipped Ovens and Murray.
So you're in the hunt. Good effort from Alana. Might have just pulled up though to add in another. So it's just. So I can't. 1 or 2. She might have added. We're on a funny angle, so I don't know if that added or not. No real indication from the players. So Annie Miles trying to get in there and change something up.
I reckon it's close to being in. I reckon it's close. This is not going to get back. I think that's close. I reckon it's in.
It might be in for 3. Yeah, okay. It is close. It is. It's a funny angle we're onto it as well.
Hey, they get 3. They're 10-8.
And the 8's gone.
Yeah.
It's only the 2
and
that dropped.
And the other game's tight. I'm just so impressed with what the team, the side didn't let it rattle them at all. They just, took that approach. It's early days. Let's just get back on with it. I'm very impressed with the way they've handled this. Gave that a chance. Good. And they're making Jodie's now walking back going, I've got to do more work here. I'm not adding. I've got to convert. And if I don't convert, these girls are back in the game.
Yep.
Pressure has been turned. I'm sure she's up to it.
Yeah, Jodie, part of the Victorian women's side, as was Annie as well. Laureen was part of the over 60s team.
Yep.
We are losing Jodie though.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's moving to Port Macquarie pretty soon.
Right. Close
here, Gussie. Close here. What a bowl that is. That is superb.
This is ridiculous.
What's a bowl?
I'm giving up bowls. I just can't bowl that well.
What a bowl.
Even if I played that 10 times, I couldn't do that.
I wouldn't have even played that shot. I'd have probably gone with a bit of weight, but shows I know nothing.
See, all the Queenslanders and New South Wales people think all the good bowlers come from there. And we were down at Webb Connor yesterday, and I'm saying, oh, look at pitch up there and that. They're going, oh, it doesn't look funny. I said, look at the guy next to him. Oh, it's Brett Wilkie.
Yeah.
I thought he came from Queensland. I go, no, we grow them all here.
We do.
And then we send them up there.
And then,
Yeah.
We share the love.
Yep, the Wiz. The great Wiz. If you're watching, mate. If you tuned in. Oh!
You might have made one.
Get it out.
What a shot.
You might have made one.
She's just
Gorgeous.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. She sort of piped up, didn't she? Because she's quite quiet, and I think she realised she was talking out aloud amongst everyone. That was a super bowl. Who got that?
Julie Fit next door's played a goodie. So they're in the ascendancy at Northern Gateway in this winner takes all clash. Starting to get into it.
How's she going to get shot here if she's down?
I don't know. I couldn't see how she was going to get dropped the last time.
Ah, she's going to
She's going to try and pump
it.
through and jack.
She needs more weight than that.
I reckon it's Wanda Michaela. An absolute bomb of the last. It is one. It's another end. It's 4 ends in a row they've won. Northern Gateway. 10-6. Chipping away.
Liking it.
It's only 5 the difference overall, Gus. So there's nothing in it. Start from him.
Yeah, she's really she's lifted it. The last 3-4 ends have been great. She's now got that the pace. She knows the value of it. She's the one that's really helped them get back in this game. She's really playing some great bowls. Stepped it up. Look at Lorraine. It's ridiculous. Look at that.
Yeah, completely matched it.
I'm definitely giving up the game of bowls after watching these girls. And then you've got Ann Miles to come after that.
Yeah.
And then Jodie. If I was drawn to play them, I'd just get sick. I just wouldn't turn up.
Yeah, another goodie from Emily. So,
and you know what? That'd probably be fun to have a drink with her after the game too.
who?
I'd turn up for that bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because they are really nice girls.
Nothing for short for Lorraine out. Just wants to know if she's holding or down.
She's nearly holding. Yeah. She said her answer was, it's very close. And I thought Lorraine would have gone, I asked her who had shot, not whether it was close.
Yeah,
I think she likes exact. There? Yeah, this is the side where it's the slow side, isn't it?
Yeah.
It seems to... Yeah. Yeah, she just didn't send it. Here comes Jordan. How old's Jordan? She...
Oh, I imagine early 20s, mid-20s. Yeah.
Been around a while.
Oh, no, I shouldn't even be playing through 4 years.
Right. Look at this for a bowl.
Shot.
Oh my goodness, what a bowl. She's made, could be 2.
It's Jordan Yates' partner.
Ah. Oh, yeah, right.
And her brother is Michaela's partner. Yeah.
I reckon she made 2 out of that because she moved that blue slightly.
Great shot.
If that yellow fell, I don't think it'll quite touch the kitty, will it? Just won't reach.
There
it did. Oh, I love this game. Oh, wow.
Well,
that's super bowls.
It's unlucky as well.
The degree of difficulty is just ramped up big time in this game. And look at the quality.
Thanks, Julie. Jordan's 25. Hope you're well. Julie, I haven't seen you guys for ages. That's a smart bowl, actually, out there. It might not look like it's close and there's a head there's a load of bowls, but they're going to have to make something happen, Ovens and Murray, and it's going to spring that way where Jordan's last bowl went. So it's in a good home. That's stiff from Jeanette. And you can see, you can't, sorry, the camera's on the other one, but Michaela sort of put a foot in front of a bowl just to the back of the head and said to Alana, draw an air please. So they're opting for cover, trying to ensure
that if it does go back, they don't get into trouble.
And Alana does not like that out of the hand, judging by the reaction. She said, oh yuck, out of the hand though, didn't she?
No, okay, it's too good a bowl. But
yeah,
taking the danger away.
Well, you know what? She's changed the head. They're still holding. It's actually okay. Like she can not be. She's beat herself up a bit, but she doesn't need to. There, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like you might have been holding two. You know, only holding one, but you've changed it. It's not the same target for Ovens and Murray.
Well, she's really achieved the purpose of what she was trying to do, which was cover that area and hold. Well, she's done it.
It's absolutely fine.
And I always think that if you can get to it, they could have got to it.
Yeah, correct.
So,
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You know.
That makes it a bit harder now for Ovens and Murray, that short bowl of Annie. So Alana just needs something behind now, Gus.
If she can play the same bowl, get the kid again or sit the blue.
Yeah, just nothing for short here for her.
Yeah.
And every time we say that, on the line though, I suppose, it's nuisance value.
What's Anne going to do to him?
She's just got to wreck something up here, mate. She's got to change something up. It's so difficult now for Ovens and Murray to get shot here. I'd have come backhand and just rake through, personally.
I think she's trying to use the blue. She
thinks she can still see the jack, and she's pretty close. Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. So half a ball wide arm, she's going to get that jack. Head in hands for Jodie. She saw how close that was, Evan. So that should sort of say to Michaela, I need one behind her, because they're going to be jack hunting.
Well,
the furthest back on the Rink's an Ovens and Murray bowl.
That's Anne's.
Yeah, you got Jordan's off screen to the left, slightly behind, but probably only a foot or so behind for Northern Gateway. So they do need another one behind, or get to the jack first.
Yeah, I think she's going to play what Anne was trying to play, and she's just got to turn.
Yeah,
didn't even flop out. Like
she wants that bowl to roll. One more.
Even if she'd sat out there herself. Because having watched Jodie's bowls today, she'll probably get this.
Yeah, she started well.
Tight.
It's tough weight that to play. You're probably better off going harder, but
bit of a swinger with 2 or 3 feet or something. See, they're really biting there now, aren't they?
Yeah, Alana said to Michaela, then you've taken more grass than it's turned more.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems to be reverse drawing here. I would have thought that was the tighter hand, but it's been it just draws more.
Better track from Jodie, but I still don't think it's high enough. No. Continue this run. 5 ins in a row now for Northern Gateway. After dropping an 8 and a 2, so right back in it. Overall's very, very close. Winner takes all. Remember, 6 apiece on Julie Fitbeat and Maddie's Rink, and then Carla Kazanik with a very small lead of 5-4 in her rink. So 2 the difference as we are pretty much through 20 ends and almost the halfway mark in this one. Could we have another draw, guys? Could we have another draw? And if we do have,
does that help anyone?
Well, it brings Yarra into
Yeah.
play, but Yarra, I think, are going to have a fair margin to win.
And
But I'll have a look. Let me have a look.
And they look to be, are they 6 up or 6 down?
6 up, 17-11 over there.
Yep.
All right, let me get my calculator right here. Oh no, you know, Gus. I'll tell you what, mate. So if they do draw, it puts Northern Gateway have a 1-shot score differential advantage to Ovens and Murray. So it would leave Northern Gateway on top and eliminate Ovens and Murray. However, that puts them on 5 points. Yarra, if they win, can also get to 5 points, and they are only 9 shots behind. So a 9-shot win, we could have a 2-way tie. A 10-shot win for Yarra, and a draw in this one, and Yarra are through.
Yeah, well.
So everything's still live, mate.
So I wonder what was said to Yarra before. I spoke to Tony, and Tony said, "Oh, we can't." Like, he obviously hadn't worked through all the permutations, like we hadn't. But that's an interesting point. Does he realise?
And today of all days, a draw is not out of the equation. We've already seen 5 draws today, which is insane. In 45 end games, you don't often see it. It's like one of them weeks where you get 3 draws in the AFL or something, or 2 draws on the same weekend.
Yeah,
don't really happen to them.
So Yarra have to win by 10.
Yes, and hope for a draw here. And they're the 6 up now, and we're almost at a draw in this one.
What is it? 10-6? Is it?
No, sorry. Yeah, 2018.
Yeah.
On this one.
10-7. Okay.
Tell you what, these lads here are doing a sensational lot here. They're getting the barbecue fired up over here.
Don't tempt me.
Well, once I start smelling them sausages, we're over there, Gus. We'll leave the street.
I think you got to buy them though, don't you? We had to buy them last week.
Not me and you.
Ah, right. Well, that's good.
Stick with me, mate.
Don't want to ruin our dinner though, Jimmy.
Yeah, true.
Good bowls by Emily again, giving her bowl a chance. She's going to use this bowl? No, she's under it. What's that doing?
I don't know. I think she's in the way.
She's down in the naughty corner, I think. Michaela plays in the stateside, doesn't she?
Well, she has, yeah. She's had a break. She's had a baby.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
She's had a bit of a break, but I'm assuming if she's wanting to play, she'll be in, no doubt. Yeah. Did for a long time, for a while. Very good player.
Yep.
Comes from a very strong bowls family. Her old man Wayne plays, and her brother
Longy.
Paul plays. Yeah.
Yep. What parents do for their kids, driving them around, he just spent a lot of time, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
And the mum.
Yeah.
You know? They love it though, you know.
Yeah. It's
She doesn't like it.
Yeah, she put her head straight down.
Mm.
See why.
Alana's on the mat. The girls are having a bit of a chin wag behind her, but have a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, it's been played in good spirits.
Yeah.
Everyone's in a real happy, positive vibe. 20 apiece, Gus, in the overall. Not saying we're riding a result, but a draw would be pretty fun again. Starts another journey. Still room for both skips to try and get something happening here. Michaela, hang around now, just drifts through, absolutely nailed the line. Effort from Jodie, she's got the speed, not quite. So Michaela now just trying to take a foot or so off her last. Alana confirming that, drop a foot and you're in. Asking for it to slow, again all over the line. What a ball. It's kind of never in doubt, you felt. Michaela was always going to go close again. She's in good touch. Wayward from Jodie. Another end in the books for Northern Gateway on this. I'll just work out how many now. Reckon it's 2. Moody's 2. So 10-9. So what a comeback this is from this Northern Gateway rink. Reminder, or if you've just tuned in, they were 10-0 down after 2 ends. And they've pulled it back to 10-9, so sensational turnaround. And they lead in the overall for the first time in this match, do Northern Gateway. 22-20. A good start from Emily Davies. Looks like Northern Gateway picked up another end next door on the Julie Fit rink. Just wait and see what the score is as they update the scoreboard there. Oh, actually, Evans and Murray have picked an end up. They're putting 2 ends at once, so it's Still updating the scoreboard. Shot from Lorraine. It's one in here. It's actually 10-6 to Northern Gateway now. A few different changes of the board, so Julie fit. So they picked up a couple of twos. So Northern Gateway now extending their lead. 26-20. As we click into the second half of this game. So winners a couple of years ago, Northern Gateway. Ovens and Murray winners last year.
I'm back.
Oh,
Have you missed me?
Did you go?
I went to speak to Coach Chavello.
Does he know now?
He's all over it.
Oh,
he
he
goes,
already know.
I've been texted and emailed by everyone in Melbourne.
What you need to do this.
It's interesting because I often criticise us as bowlers not being strategic enough in a lot of areas. But he spoke to the skippers, he said. This is just a bit of intel for our viewers inside. He only spoke to the skippers and said, don't tell your teams, but direct the heads, do not change numbers. Grind out our 10 or 11 shot, 12 shot. I think they're about that now.
Yeah, 13 up.
And then once we get to that point, we'll just reassess. If we need to chase more numbers.
Well, there's not going to be a scenario where they need to win.
Yeah.
Big. They just need to win by 10.
That's it.
And then cross their fingers.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to tell me that he planned to draw 2 and then this was his scenario all along.
He might be smarter than what we think.
But Northern Gateway are saying, no, we ain't messing around with the draw at the moment. And I leapt in front, back to 10-9 on this ring, Gussie.
Yep. It's amazing. So they've won the last 6-7 ends. Wow. It just shows you what perseverance can do. And it hasn't got any warmer here. Cattening in Western Australia, Sharon. Yep. Good to have you aboard. A couple of hours behind us. Thanks for watching. Well, it's getting interesting. Got Jordan's holding shot. They're holding 3. They're really putting the burners on now, putting the pressure on the girls. How's Anne looking? Can't quite see. She's got not quite enough weight. She's just going to run short. Good line though. Alana's going to come up and have a look at this. They're just going to take their time, I gather. Try and see some live scores. Metro West are playing Murray Mallee. Pidge is up. Brett Mahoney's up 16-9. Brody Harker's beating Jay by 15-7. So that's all pretty close. And it's 11 all, so Metro West versus Murray Mallee is all tied up.
Yeah, right.
or close to. So
They just need a win in the men's.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the. I'll have a look at the ladder. Metro have won. Well, yeah. Look, they're 22 shots up on Bendigo Campaspe Goldfields. So even if they win and they lose, they'd have to.
Just not a terrible loss, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, if they just lost by 1 or 2, and I haven't. I'll have a look at the Bendigo game now, and just see what it's doing.
Oh, it is cold now. I just walked past some bloke, and he goes, "Here he is. You're always in my lounge room. You are."
Yeah. Eastern Rangers versus Bendigo Campaspe. It's that Josh Saunders is 11-6 up. Sanders, I'm sorry. Sanders for Eastern Rangers. So they're up there. 14-7. Kevin Anderson's beating Finton McLaughlin. So that's 14-7. So that's pretty even then. And Bendigo Campaspe 11 and Eastern Rangers 6. So that puts Bendigo's about 4 or 5 up. So they're not going to win by 20. So I'd say that'll probably put, regardless, probably I think Metro West will get through.
So what are Northern Gateway holding there then, Gussie? 3, you reckon?
Yes.
They're just dominating the heads, aren't they? And they have done for a while now.
Emily started to get on. Jordan's just chipping in now.
Well, there's one from each of the front 3 players out. Michaela's had a couple of big moments as well where she's played big bowls. She's going for cover here, I assume. Yep.
Yeah, she's already got some there, hasn't she?
Well, Alana had a foot there, so she was definitely going out there. I think they think that
it could spray out.
Yeah, and it's the right thing to do. You always got to anticipate what your opponent doing, and I think they think that Ovens and Murray are going to probably come on the backhand, and the Jack's going to go that way, and then they're probably loaded 3 up there now as well. So it's good tactics.
I don't mind the idea of putting another one. I call it more insurance.
Yeah.
So if they're going to take the risk, and they don't get it, and it goes pear-shaped, they're going to be 4 or 5 down.
Yeah. They could probably even afford now with Michaela's last if Jodie does nothing to draw on the backhand, and they've got a bit of cover if she gets it a bit wrong. But I don't know if the front bowl's in all that. Is the front one of Alana's? Yeah, the front one is in, sorry.
Yeah. It's 3.
Jodie some work to do again. She's been under the pump the last few ends, so if she doesn't do anything with these 2 bowls...
Look, she's already 3 down. I'd go for it. The worst she can go is probably 2 down, I reckon, if she goes hard. She's going forehand, going at it. There she goes. She likes her forehand in these shots.
Pumps one of
that was their bowl.
I think Michaela draws on the backhand now. I would. Alana's probably more sceptical. Yeah. No, she'd sit the blow. So.
What's she got to beat? The yellow?
Nah, beat the blow at the back.
That one there.
Or beat the yellow's fine. Same.
She's
just copping a bit of wind and getting stuck out there. Her weight was okay.
I think she was also you're holding margin wide type of thing, and margin wide on this is just not going to come. So Jodie's got another one though. She's playing backhand this time. She's changed the shot.
Drawing in now. It's tough to do, mate. Gonna cut the front more, maybe not. Cut it down to 2.
Yeah.
Is 2. And guess what, Gus?
They're in front.
They are in front. If you'd have said after N1 when they dropped an 8 that they would be in front by N9.
I actually think if you when you go home tonight, cuddle up in bed, put it on, watch it again, first couple ends, and listen to what we said. If you're going to drop an 8, drop it on the first end.
Yeah, I did not them. To be fair, I didn't expect to peel off 7 ends in a row like they've done. They've got 1-3-1, 1-1, 2-2. So go 11-10 in front, and Northern Gateway's lead in the overall is now at 7.
And the value of how Makana managed her team in that at that time has now borne fruit.
Good experience. I mean, and you know what? Like, yeah, it is a young rink for Northern Gateway, but they handled it with absolute maturity. Because
I'm impressed.
It's quite easy to probably shrink in that moment.
They've stuck to the game plan. They've got a place to put the mat where they're going.
Yeah.
There's actually something. They've gone about it in a really positive, professional way. Very impressed. You know, it takes a lot to impress me, Jimmy. I've seen it all.
Mate, you screamed out "wow" earlier. After town heard it, or the city of Ballarat, should I say?
I'm telling you, I should have put a patent on that term years ago.
There's a test for Emily here, though. She's a bit wayward with the first, so how does she correct when orange dropped on? Test for her.
You know what? They're enjoying their bowls. She's almost bowling when she lets it go with a smile. Like they're just embracing everything. It's that Hawthorn experiment in Canberra we talked about.
Yeah.
Enjoying the moment.
Oh, wow. It's all happening over the back. I reckon that's 33-6 to Northern Gateway, who need a big win.
Right.
But Golden Murray, who just need a win to go through, they're already quite far in front in the shots up. Yeah, they're 32-13 up. So it looks like Golden Murray are...
Yeah, someone's 18-2 up.
Yeah, right.
West Coast that's against Scotty Boshin, I think.
Yeah, right.
And he's the one that nearly won him the game.
Yeah.
So, look, I think it's gone a bit pear-shaped over there and they've just dropped their lolly.
This is the only thing here. This is the challenge now for the girls from Northern Gateway. Then I got the noses in front, and now they've had a few loose balls, so they've got to just get back to what they were doing. Probably forget about the scoreboard now, Gus. Like the pressure's off, really.
Yeah.
From a perspective of you coming from 10 zip down after 2 ends, so Jordan just want to get one in the area here now. Even if it isn't second or third shot or the shot. Narrow with this though.
Up a bit. She didn't quite get that one away as well as she would have liked. It's reasonable here. Just got to run a bit more.
Yeah, and Ovens and Murray are fully punishing them here.
I'm predicting
Alana needs one.
Alana will stand up and take a bow.
She needs one.
They've got 4 bowls to draw the shot. These girls are good enough, you know. I'm not barracking for them. I'm just admiring the way they've come back. Not only come back, they're in front.
Michaela telling Alana to
run at the 2?
Yeah, well, she's not saying run. She's just saying don't be short, I think. I don't think you said drive here, but she just want another short bowl.
It's too wide.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the pink going to do? It's not heavy enough. Actually, her pace was probably all right. It probably would have got through there.
This is where Annie Miles, use her experience, just put another in, just crank that pressure up a little bit more.
Pace is good. Got to run a bit more. Died. I hate that. First one I got wrong today.
Was the first end, I reckon, and then you just
Just gone from there. Yeah, you're making mistakes early.
Needs to bend under this.
Or needs help.
Gonna just the pace this time.
Well, I think her pace was good if she was for the bowl. She needed to rub off the pink. All right. She's definitely added. Good ball. It's in. What are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is that pink?
I reckon it's definitely 5, mate. I don't know if
The front one.
I don't know if the front one gets in.
Oh, no, that's pink. That's
Yeah.
pink one. Yeah, it's 5. That's the. I think she can. I like the shot she's called. She's just got to bring it in. Don't get out wide. Nothing for wide. Yes.
Areas.
And now it's turning. Oh no.
Areas.
Oh, she's.
That's stiff. I don't know how she's got through that touching anything then.
It was beautiful. And did you feel the breeze get up then?
Yeah.
You know? And it just grabbed hold of it.
She saw Alana's first, which sort of stayed wide. She saw Alana's second, which did turn a little bit. So she sort of she just went under it. She played the right top, the line you would be wanting to, but the wind got up and it's just like bending. Jodie she just got to add another in on the backhand. Just beat Anne's last bowl at the back. There's no danger out there on the backhand. She can't create a shelf, can't do anything wrong. Just add another.
She got another bolt, yeah. Do you think she plays the same weight, or do you think she played too much weight?
It's tough in these conditions, Gus.
I think you've got to play the extra and make sure of it.
I think Jodes adds another there, so it's probably 6.
See, that short pink bowl has caused them not to be able to draw.
Mate, there's a lot on this bowl here from Michaela.
Oh, I hope she's got a...
Feels narrow.
No,
yes.
it's... Oh my goodness. Fuck. Oh dear.
Oh, this wind.
It's cold, isn't it? She's gone margin wide, and they've all swooped. So this
She'll
should
get under. She should get under, yeah.
Wow, that's great bowling.
7.
Yep.
Yep. Wow, Gus. After winning 7 ends in a row and turning that around, they've then dropped to 7 to blow this one wide back open.
Well, they're only 6 behind. Trying to stay in that positive. So they've kept them at the same position and they're going long into the breeze. That's when the alarm bells start ringing. Do not drop short. I guess that puts Yarra's plan out of the question now, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. It brings them back in.
Oh. True.
Yarra were riding that one
Yeah.
in. Tony Chevella could pull off a master stroke here.
It's gone the other way. Yeah, it's exactly right. For some reason, I thought Ovens and Murray were 7 ahead, but it was the other way round. So it's 3 in it. Yes, Tony was virtually coaching them.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few numbers just picked up for Northern Gateway and other rinks, so there's 6 in front now after it's all sort of...
They've got 34-30, she's just done the board.
17-11. I know I'm right.
12-8.
12. Yeah, 12. Oh, 12-8.
Yeah, 8. Yep. Two outstanding lead bowls.
Into the final third of this game, Gussie. It is close.
It is. And they are putting the afterburners on now. See, that's difficult. I mean, those two bowls are good bowls. Pace looks pretty good on this. Push. No, it's gettable. You can see from our shot there. From here it looks hard, doesn't it? Jeanette putting another bowl down. She's going to have added a little bit of weight. She's around the pink. And then a great home. That is position 8. Yeah, good weight. What's Anne going to do? Probably draw a shot. Wasn't a big lunch we had, was it, Jim? It's a nice sandwich, but
Yeah, maybe next
we've
year.
been burning up fuel out here, I think.
Throw an extra sandwich.
Mm.
Oh, hang on a minute.
All right, Alana's got some work to do. She walks back to the mat knowing she's had a good look. Knows what she needs to do. There is a chance to get this. I'm not sure it's there. She'd be disappointed with that. She thought she'd sent it and she's puts her arms up like, how did that not get there? Anne's got a pretty good line on this one. She's just got to get down now, which she is. Oh, what a great bowl. What a great bowl and toucher. I think there's a toucher. Is she going to mark it? Yep. She's done it again. She can't believe it. She cannot believe it.
Thanks, mate. Oh, thanks, Rob. The managers will fix that up eventually, rather than hunt them down. I can't even see where they are. Whoever's doing it will just remove it and switch it up. Yeah, we have had a summer barb. It was yesterday afternoon.
Yep.
It's 34 degrees here, and then that's about all we've had for the entirety of December and January thus far in Melbourne.
So, Anne Miles got a little toucher in there, so she's holding 3, I think. Poor old Lana thought she was up on both those bowls, and she just couldn't believe that she finished short. So, might be 4. And drew a beautiful shot, ran the bowl down into there, toucher, just tucked it away a little bit. Class bowl.
Yeah, right. Looks like Northern Gateway have won another end next door.
And they're holding 4 here, I'm sure. In all this, how's Yarra going over there?
41-17 up, so they're doing their part.
Yeah.
It's Geelong.
Yeah, look, they'll be kicking themselves they didn't win one of those games, those tight games. Just went a little bit pear-shaped for them at the end of the first game, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's close. Oh. She's still 4 down. Now cut it down, maybe cut 1 out, maybe 2 out. They're earning their pay. Whatever pay they're getting, they're earning today. Because this is hard work for the girls.
Craig's saying he got to be raking through this, and I agree. Forehand, bring some bowls forward, land some.
Did he use the term raking?
He did use the term raking. Get the old rake out.
Get it out. Move some loose cobblestones.
Go bowls hunting.
Yep. Poor old Scotty Boshen's still on 2, 20-2.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not just Scotty, there's a team there, but I'm sure it's... But, yeah. Thought the West Coast boys, this weather would suit them down to the ground. Well, Michaela's got 1 bowl left, and she needs to play a big one. She's going forehand. She'll go hard at it. Or hardish. Does she like it? She's watching it. She's watching it. It's close. Oh, don't find air. Ah, that's wrong. That's a great effort. I'm not really barracking. I'm just thinking that you're in a good area. You're nice to get a result. It's been such a great game, really. I want to see it close here. Just trying to see what I think it was 4. Yeah, Yarra are steaming ahead of Geelong. They're 41-17 up. That's a big win. So they're going to finish the day, you know, big shots up with 1 win and 2 draws. Amazing. Good effort not to lose a game in this quality of company. What a great start by Emily. That's a lovely bowl. Good girl. What's Lorraine done? Played a pretty good bowl. Oh, wow, she's bowled well. Scary good, these girls. Scary good. She's played it pretty well. Yeah, great bowl there. Great home. 1 on, 1 behind. What's Jeanette going to do? Probably just try and make sure she's there. Doesn't matter if she finishes. Oh yeah, it's good. Very good. It's given her a head to work to. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of shots they can play now. Four.
Sorry, Gus is unable to do the scoreboards.
Well, I was trying to get. Well, I'm scared of mucking up your spreadsheet, and I can't sit down in a frozen standing position.
Fair.
They're 1 down in this head. Emily's got a good bowl there.
It's all happening there, Gus. We are
Oh,
35-34.
Oh.
1 shot in it.
well, this. What do they call it? The stitch is still on, or
Yeah.
something.
Hey, Middle Park. Yes, 2 up, 2 down, but the 2 are across the 2 sections, if that makes sense. So the bottom 2 teams in the 2 gold sections get relegated, and the 2 section winners are promoted, and then they'll play tomorrow anyway for the overall silver trophy.
Yeah, last year it was the bottom 2. Because
Correct.
we only had 1 section.
Correct.
We've got 2 now, so it'll be the bottom 1 from each section.
Yeah, 2
Yep.
in total.
Yep. So it'll be interesting 2 years in to see how the relegation promotions work.
it's
Whether
yo-yoed.
it's, yeah, whether it's a yo-yo or whether it's a different team, or you know.
I thought it was you, Dean. I didn't want to. Guess I get it wrong. Bob said he's scared of me, Gus.
Well, he is bigger than me, and he's got a beard. He's got a funny accent, so there's plenty to be scared about.
You don't want it to be a dark room when you meet me.
No. No, we go to the toilet separately. They're dark. Actually, it's not that much warmer inside, is it?
I don't know anymore.
You didn't want to come out, did you? Again.
No, I had to go. I just want to check something with Johnny Roberts.
Ah, right.
$45 minutes of this game left. Gussie.
45 minutes.
We'll get the ends in easy though.
Yep.
Yeah, we've probably only lost collectively like 4 ends here or something.
Yeah. It's a dangerous head looming.
Yeah, it's Emily's ball holding, but
Yeah.
if they can somehow get some movement happening, that ball's going to pop out, and there could be 5 down Northern Gateway. That's a good effort from Alana.
Yep.
Warm in Darwin, says Colleen.
We don't want to hear it. What's that, Colleen Hall? Thanks very much. Yeah. We might have to play this up there next year. Maybe move it up there.
Oh, mate, knowing my luck, it'll be cold the time we go to Darwin as well.
We'll get a cyclone or something. I heard Colleen's a pretty good cook.
There you go.
With some good Darwin tucker. She's not playing big weight. Like, that's...
It's probably made it worse.
Oh, it has.
Because I don't know if the front one goes through now, like to get the one that takes out the yellow.
It actually might be a forehand.
It's made, yeah. Well, I thought it was forehand anyway. To
Forehand
be honest.
there, purple,
but
blue.
I don't know if that still connects now.
Yeah, well, I think she's got a rattle.
Oh, Alana.
Oh,
That's an exceptional nuisance bowl. Probably another bowl inwards, and she'd have been even better. But it'd probably force firmer weight from Jodie now, I reckon.
And I think that's the way she needs to play.
There's nothing behind is the only thing I can see. That's probably what's playing in there.
And given this, well, it's 35 all. I was going to say, given the state of play of the game overall, it's not good.
It's stitched up here. It's 41 in Perth.
Stop it.
Mate, it was 41 in Ballarat yesterday. It ended today. It's 4.1 today.
I'm sure it's 41 somewhere in the world.
Come on, Gators, right to the arrow, push now.
Look at the overall scoreboard.
Yeah.
All square.
Yeah.
So Yarra are in. Auto. Oh no, yep. There's a 1 and a 1 to go on the far one. I don't know what they're doing with these scoreboards. Oh, gets a result, does Jodie.
I don't know. I'd like to see the replay on that one.
Not the ultimate result, but a very good result because she now has shot.
It'd be good if we could see a replay on that.
Yeah, come on, Brad. No, he's going to do it. He's rewinding and rewinding and rewinding.
Because I missed that. Here we go. And she's going to back cut it, is she? Back cut it. Yeah, easy. It's more than one way to skin a cat, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Brad. It's worth seeing again, wasn't it? What's she looking for? I don't know if she can get...
She wants to be... She don't want...
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. She got the shot. Did she put her finger in?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm more in shock at how it actually happened.
Yeah.
Can we get a replay of that, please, Brad?
We're going to use up... We only got 3 replays we can use. She came off a wide bowl.
Yeah, surely she wasn't playing for that.
No, I don't know what she was
I
playing.
just don't know. There was a lot of applauding.
Because even if she hit that blue one, I don't think you could promote the yellow one onto the shot bowl.
Here we go.
Let's have a look. So, white, purple.
Yeah, and then over. Skid over. She surely...
Nah, I'm sure she meant it. Good shot.
Are you sure it was 4 last end? Because they've got 19-11 gas.
Yeah, I couldn't get them to find it. That's why I didn't put it down, because I wasn't...
But not because you didn't know how to use a computer.
No.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm not getting paid to do that bit.
But nor am I. Yeah, it was only 2, mate, so it is 19-11.
Right.
What's happened to our camera here, Brad?
3 times. Sneak bird dog.
Upside down. Bowls is hard enough. Surely they can't be trying to do it, drawing it. Just take that one here. Yep. I spoke at the right time.
Well, Michaela came up and said, "Are you sure?" So I think she just wanted to be definitely sure that they did have the shot.
Sharon agreed as well. I couldn't fathom how they got another shot out of that then. But she just needed to see for herself, which is fair enough. So 3 is the lead for Northern Gateway as we head to the final 9 ends of this game. What an enthralling game. If you've just joined in or you needed a reminder, the winner of this game will go through to the final tomorrow morning. If they tie, Yarra, who are currently 29 shots up, will then find their way in to the final. So everything's in play here.
If only the AFL could learn from us about having, more interest in games.
Sure, if they shoved 6 or 7 figures in front of me and wanted me to do some script writing for them.
Yeah. There's a bit of sparkiness going on around the green, isn't there?
It's coming from Northern Gateway.
Yeah. I mean, there's an eye on the prize, isn't there? Northern Gateway can beat the reigning holders and go into the final and win it for themselves.
Yeah.
And go the next step. They finish 3rd. So, podium. But 2 steps higher. There's a big reward. Emily's lifted. She's put 2 on.
So Julie Fitzpick's won the end next door. I think it was just the one to Northern Gateway, but I'll wait until the scoreboard gets updated on that.
So 3 scoring ends left in this game. Michaela's team's holding 2 bowls of Emily's.
So in the other gold section, Gussie, it looks like Eastern Rangers are going to take 3 wins from 3 over there. About 20 shots up with 2 or 3 ends left to go. So we know one half of the final. It's going to be Eastern Rangers women. Gussie shaking his head.
I totally owe that Eastern Rangers a big apology. I obviously don't know anything about bowls. I think I remember looking at that section thinking it all looks pretty tight, and you just sort of had to cast them in some order.
Well, they're going to have. They could have the possibility of one side going to a gold final in the women's and the men's being relegated.
Yeah,
Dinner will be fun tonight in the Eastern Ranges crew.
yeah, a bit of crowing rights, you know.
It's like Carla's played a big bowl on the far rink.
She plays big bowls every bowl, doesn't she?
It's true.
Does the skills feel the cold?
Evidently not.
Do you think blue suits him?
No. Blue and orange.
They're finished.
Yeah, it looks like they're all starting to be finished on the men's green at the back, all sort of walking past us. Looks like it's going to be Golden Murray who win that section and shots up. It's Northern Gateway, second place. Ovens and Murray finished third, and West Coast will prop that one up. So it's up and down for West Coast from silver to gold, and then straight back down to silver. 1 mile through Emily,
goodness.
gets a good result, gets the shot. What a bowl.
How does she do it? She's breathing now, going. You think she's the ice woman, but she feels it, I know.
Great shot.
Yeah, they're having fun. Makes it hard to get another one in there.
Yeah.
You roll a bowl, do you think? I don't know. Don't know. Nah. Is she shot?
Yeah, well, Jody signalled it.
It still looks like yellow from here, but yellow must be about a half a bowl back towards us. Poor Michaela, she walks back thinking, what I got to do? Eh? Emily gives me a couple of great bowls. But you're playing against the best of the best of the best. Yeah, nearing the end of the day. Long day for all the bowlers out in the conditions and the cold and the wind. We've had a bit of rain, had a bit of everything really. So
I get that. It was an option.
getting some advice.
Oh, yeah.
You must really like all that feedback you get, just continually.
Unsolicited as well? No.
Yeah.
I mean, look, would you be surprised the team that's about to finish second saying that we should have had a semi-final and take the second side to it? Well, would you be surprised? Of course they're going to say that.
And have two finals tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not out of the woods. Because, you know, the teams aren't going back tonight, are they?
No, I doubt it.
So they'd be here in the morning anyway. It's worth looking at.
So it's one of Ovens and Murray. It is 14-9 on the duly fit one, so an extra one to go on there. So the 4 in front. They're under the last 2 ends in that one.
So if you did that, let's just...
Carla's picked another one up, Gus, for 13-6 as well.
Okay.
It's all starting to happen here. McIsaac goes close. Jodie's got a bowl in her hand.
Yeah.
Is she going to play it? Possibly. Hey, Natalie, just the finals tomorrow in the morning. So, just the one. Just the 2 gold finals, men's and women's, and the same for the silver. All from 9 a.m. We'll have the men's gold final on the stream, but of course, live scoring. Plus, we'll be giving updates across commentary on all the other games. The diff in this one, Gussie, with 7 ends to play to be finalised. So, well, we know it should be cut down to 4 the diff. Can she cut it down to 3 on the overall? Jodie FRUEND out.
So who's holding, do you reckon?
Well, she was adamant it was theirs.
Right.
So I've been living off that.
Okay. And she's gone wide. No, she didn't mean it to be there. Oh, no,
Yep,
she's
one. There's 1 to Ovens and Murray.
Okay.
And we are at up and back. The old up and back
Yeah.
for every rink.
Yeah, no, I've thought about it. I don't think you should have 2. I think out of 4, you can only have 1. There must be 1.
That's what I'll
Yeah, I think that's... Because I'm thinking, how would you do it? Like, would you play... Would they have had to play at Yarraville, West, Metro West?
Yes, so that was the other thing, was you'd need to have 2 venues going tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that takes away from the 4 finals being at the one venue. I'll say it again, I think I said the first game today. When we had the 4 finals happening last year under the roof at Moama, it was one of the best atmospheres going. It was sensational.
It was really good, I remember.
Pumping.
Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't do the ladies and men's.
No, you'd have to split them up, and that's not what we want. We
No.
kind of want to get as much as possible all together. So, yeah. Right, so for the diff, Gus, we've got 6 ends to go out. We've got 25 minutes on the time limit, so we're going to be sweet.
So what just happened there?
Ovens and Murray have won the end next door. I don't know how many. I think it was just 1. Judging by our action, they're going to go to the scoreboard now. Don't go anywhere. You could be getting your 2nd draw of the day here. It's just the 1. It's 14-10.
10.
And as the person that decides on the live stream, I'm pretty proud of my work today. We've seen some crackers.
Yeah.
And we've...
And considering we've come out of retirement to do this,
correct.
we're like
commentate anymore.
the Jackson 5 getting back together or something, you know? Like,
Just putting out a hit.
but we shouldn't critique our own work, though, Jim. You know? Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
No, Clarkie, because it's a sectional game. If they draw, they'll get a point each. What happens if they do draw? Obviously, you've just joined us, Clark, so I'll give everyone a wrap. Whoever wins this game goes through to the final tomorrow. If there is a draw, Yarra, who have drawn their 2 games this morning, or today so far, they're currently 20-30 shots up against Geelong, so they're winning, going to win by a decent margin. They just needed to win by 10 or more, and if there's a draw here, they would go through. So we've got 3 teams fighting for it. The draw here puts Yarra through. any of these teams win, they're through. Sports, drama at its finest.
And I'll tell you how it's shaping up now, this end, you know, well, it depends on what Jordan does with her next bowl, but if they're not holding with the first 4 bowls, they're generally losing the end. Because the O&M girls are on. So this is an important bowl.
Yeah, there's some loose bowls there, right?
Yeah, this is an important bowl. If she... Yeah, she's going to get second shot, I think. Yeah, that's an important bowl. That is the shot, I think. That spoiled the party for you, Anne.
Thanks for that, Kim. You obviously listened to a different game than we're commentating.
What was that?
I don't know. We've been biased, apparently.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Good on ya. We're hit, so
Yeah.
it's fine. I don't reckon he's won a game, Sean, to be honest, JT, but he might have. But it looks like Murray Malley, well, they won their second one against Eastern Ranges. Speaking of 8s, we've had an 8 in this game, but there was an 8. They won by 4 and picked an 8 up with 2 ends to go, not his rink. It was Glenn Scott. So, high drama over at Webb Connor.
Wonder what the wind's like out there.
I just spoke to Bobby Carlson, who's over there,
Yeah.
and yeah, he said, yeah, it's cold. Hang on.
Well, it just shows how tough the conditions are for all the girls. It is not getting any easier around here. A long end in these conditions is treacherous. And slides in underneath that for a fairly good bowl. Yep.
So Murray Malley have beaten Metro West by 2 shots, Gus.
Really?
Yes.
My goodness, they must have come home like a steam train. But we did say that what did they lose by?
2.
2. Okay. So it needed to be a big shot differential, didn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good result for Murray Malley. That's fantastic.
Hey Pam, when we were at Victoria Bowls Club today, jump on Bowls Link and you'll see the results. Just trying to get my head back in this one. So 14-10 next door is correct. 13. I can't see someone's head's in the way of the far rink.
13.
6 still on there.
Let's see, Jodie's got a bit of room.
Oh,
to,
13-7.
she's hang around and it'll be a good bowl. Just ran away.
So this is getting very, very interesting, Gussie.
Well, I think Jordan's bowl is still shot.
So
Yep.
Carla's finished, and it's finished 13-7, so they obviously missed an end off the board there. So they're done and dusted over there. It's 2 the difference overall. They've still got the skips bowls to come on the next door game between Julie Fitt and Peter Maddies.
And it looks like O&M's holding over there. The purple bowl, the back.
Yeah, close. Okay, that's the
That's
edge
a
of that.
great bowl.
Gets it.
Gave it a chance, you know. Well, Jodie's got room to draw. But you've got to do it. Well, I was just saying a longer end has really tested How's she looking? She's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
She's got the kitty. Wow,
What a shot from Jodie.
that's a fantastic bowl.
One down, signals Alana. So work to do for Michaela.
Well, it's a big bowl for Michaela. She's not liking it from her reaction. It got caught badly. You know when you let
There's a lot of wind this way.
it just
This is
hit
where
her.
the wind
It
is,
hit
yeah.
it straight away.
Hence the loose head, as a few people have commented, like
Yeah.
the wind is whacking them.
Yeah.
And it's a longer end, it's tough.
Well, they're measuring. I wouldn't have thought. Well, 1-2. Yep. 1 to Ovens Murray. So. Makes it 21-12. 21-12. So it'll make one in it. And I think Ovens and Murray are holding 1 or 2 on the other rink. So
that was, sorry, I had to take another phone call then.
just one.
So 1-2 Ovens and Murray
Yep,
last
so
end.
21-12.
Oh my days,
And
Julie Fitt's got one bowl to come next door. Yarra women have won.
right.
They've won 56-23 over Geelong.
And they're watching this game now.
So they've done their part. They need a draw here and they're through. If there's a winner in this game, they go through to the final, whoever wins.
So there's a lot of interest. The girls are all standing around the green, and there's a lot of talk going
Shot
on.
from Emily Davies. Noreen going to want to correct here as we get to the nitty-gritty. So I've got this end and the finality of the other. Worst case scenario for those so Yarra are going to be out if it's 1-2 Ovens and Murray next door.
Yeah.
Because we can't then draw.
Right.
She's playing with weight next door, Julie Fitt. Her players aren't up and about. Oh, she went through.
She went through about 3 gaps. 1.
Oh no, it's just one of Ovens and Murray. So there will be no draw in this one. So Yarra behind are now knocked out just by that. So that'll knock Yarra out, but now we play off. How good's this, Gussie? All tied, last end, winner takes all, chaos.
It's crazy, and as you said, as you picked it up pretty quickly, that there cannot be. There has to be a result. Someone will get a shot. What about a no-score end?
Oh, yeah, it's like
No.
well, I mean, it could. Today's been-
It could. Things we've seen happen. It just wouldn't surprise me if something like that jumped out of where the umpires could not.
Oh, I'm out there again. Probably not getting out any wider than that on this team.
So talking of high drama, Gus, the men's section gold has been decided by 1.4%. This is
My
what a
goodness.
day of lawn bowls.
And it hasn't finished yet because this is a one bowl game. This. And whoever wins goes through to the final. And Emily Davies is holding it for Northern.
Yes.
She's got a delightful
I've
bowl
never
there.
seen a day long bowls like this. We've had draws galore. We've had a section decided by 1.43%. We've got this one going down to whoever wins the end. It's chaos.
No, it's been amazing.
And in all that, I'm going to have to give a 10-minute warning in 3 minutes as well. Not that well, it shouldn't really matter,
Don't
but I'll
wanna
give
ruin
it
the
anyway.
drama.
I'll give it anyway.
What's Alana done here? She's trying to get down. She's trying to grip through.
To hurry as much as
Yep.
possible. Yeah, good
Yeah.
shot from her.
Very good.
So Annie Miles.
Well, it gives Anne a bit of a guide. She's just got to make sure she's just coming in underneath that bowl, and she'll have shot. It's just slightly wide. Pretty good pace. Well,
What more would you ask for?
there's a lot of murmuring going around with all the results that are coming through from the other venues, and everyone's circling this green here, watching what's going on here and what's at stake. And
I reckon it's just to get some warmth going
yeah,
between.
yeah, a bit of a huddle.
Trying to hug it in. So, if you just joined us and you're wondering what is going on here, you can see it's all tied. You can see this is the last end, and I can let you know that whoever wins this end will make it through to the final.
And it's our live stream game. How good's that?
Oh.
We're not using one of the other cameras. We've actually got it. So, okay. She's taking her time with this. She knows exactly what she's got to do. She's got to draw the shot. Oh, big bit of wind. Oh, almost knocked the screen over. It's blowing the bowl. It's actually helped.
Jodie.
What a bowl. What
Jodie.
a bowl.
Clutch bowl.
Yeah.
Grabs a shot.
My goodness.
Clutch bowl.
Did you feel that breeze? Wow. McKay. McKay's got 2 bowls.
What's a clutch bowl from Jodie?
Never seen more clutch.
Kayla's got 2.
Oh, she's got
bullets
2
left.
bowls.
She's played with some big bowls
She
in
has.
St. Martin today.
Got it away beautifully. Well, she's done the first bit. She's there.
Lana wants it to hang. That's oh, she nearly got
Nearly.
into
She's
Emily's.
so close.
Jodie, she's got to get the jack here, Gus. She can't really improve.
She can't give it away either, can she, really?
Not on the back end, really, unless
No.
she gets it completely wrong.
You can cut the air with a knife. She sent the bowl. She's sort of looking at it. She's kind of... It's going to turn on her. I think she just didn't want to go anywhere near it. They like it.
Oh, Michaela Long for Northern Gateway. It's an
Oh
edge,
my
misses the
goodness! So close!
ball. And that'll mean that Ovens and Murray, courtesy of that drawn
What
shot
a
from
great
Jodie
effort,
FRUEND,
Michaela.
will win this game. Sensational
Oh my goodness.
from both teams. An absolute ridiculous
Oh,
day of bowls and results.
Wow.
And I haven't even started looking at the other sections really. I only know that one section was decided by 1.43%. This one has been decided by one shot. Ovens and Murray have taken it out. Whew, get your breath after that, Gus.
Yeah. And they're so wrapped. You can see the girls, the four of them are just
big hugs all around. So they'll make it through to the final, Ovens and Murray. Looks like they're going to play against Eastern Rangers. They will play against Eastern Rangers or 103. So that'll be tomorrow morning in the women's gold. Keep your eye on Bowls Link for the rest of the results. They're all going to start coming through now. Thank you to all the host clubs who have helped out today. Central Wendouree, Victoria Bowls Club and the Webb Connor Bowls Club, as well as Sebastopol. All finals will be at Sebastopol tomorrow, kicking off 9 a.m. If you've seen today's action, you ain't going to want to miss the finals tomorrow, are you?
The twists and turns, they just keep coming today and they'll just keep coming tomorrow.
See you then.
Look forward to seeing you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.